Welcome to Tips and Tricks. All right, so my favorite time of year, I love stone fruit. I love peaches and nectarines and all of the things. And apricots are like one of my absolute favorite. But you know, apricots are one of those tricky ingredients that if you don't eat it within the perfect second of it, it becomes really mushy and kind of like, I'm not gonna eat it. Well, that's the best thing what we're gonna do because we're gonna turn that into an apricot syrup that you can use for both your cooking and for your cocktail making, right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your apricots now, and you could have like 3 apricots, 5 apricots, whatever, right? Whatever the amount of apricots is, you're gonna cut them in half like that. And you're gonna take out the pit because pits contain a little bit of arsenic in all of the stone fruits. And you're gonna take it out and you're gonna take it and you're gonna cover it with sugar. So generally, if you have a scale at home, and if you don't have a scale at home to weighing your food, I highly encourage that you spend, $10 on buying a scale, because once you weigh it, then you can make the most perfect simple syrups, because it's just by the weight, it's the same weight of each item to make simple syrup instead of just a measuring cup. So if you were making regular simple syrup, it's 1 cup of sugar to 1 cup of water, but you can make it more precise when you're adding the another factor into it, like adding apricots or stone fruit. So what this is 1 cup of sliced apricots in half, such as in half, and then it is 1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of water. And what I do is I put it all in a pot over a medium heat, and then I just keep slowly taking my spoon and just going around and pulling up my apricots. And as soon as the sugar melts and you can see that the sugar is no longer in crystal form, I turn it off and I cover it and I leave it there for until ever it gets to room temperature. So if your house is at, 89 degrees, it's gonna get to room temperature. Then say other people's houses that might be at 68 degrees. So once it's at room temperature and you could do it, what you should be left with, because the apricot's so delicate, are these pieces of apricot. And these pieces of apricot are so wonderful, and it has a lot of diversity to it, because you could take them and you could use them in your cooking. You can make sauces with them. You could use them in your cocktail. And what you're using for your cocktail is this beautiful liquid that's left. And if you see it, it's just like this golden color. And what I love about it is because you can use a bar spoon of it, or you could use a half an ounce of it. And if you have children at home, one thing I love to do is take 2 ounces of this and some sparkling water and make my kids interesting natural sodas that don't have a bunch of other ingredients in it, or maybe add a little bit of lemon for an apricot lemonade. And it's just super easy, super fun, and something that I like to keep in my arsenal of bar syrups all year round. So that's my tip, and you'll see my trick later.